losing my timing this late in my career. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Don't bother. They're here. Stephen Sondheim, played beautifully by Bill Miller, our friend. That's a wonderful song, truly great song. If you ain't a drinking man, that'll get you to the saloon in a hurry, baby. And I don't trust anybody who doesn't drink. There's something wrong with him. He either has a social disease or there's something wrong with him. Yeah, baby. I like these conventions you guys have when I'm working here. I usually get the nuts and bolts guys with the cards on here, hardware. I'm Charlie Brown, I'm in nuts and bolts. Get amour to nuts and bolts. Who the hell needs nuts and bolts? How you gonna drink a bolt? Jeez. I mean, he does it to me. I go to his church, he does it to me, I do it to him when he comes to my church. What do you got here? Oh, this is Billy May's arrangement of a marvelous old song, good song, by Ruby Bloom and Ted Koehler. Don't worry, don't you worry about me, I'll get along. Forget about me and be happy, my love. Let's say that our little show is over, and so the story ends. Why not call it a day, but in a sensible way, and we'll remain friends. Look out for yourself should always be the rule. Give your heart and your love to whomever you love, babe. Don't you be a fool. Baby, why stop to cling to some fading thing that used to be? So if you can forget, don't you worry about me. Nice. Baby, why stop to cling to some fading thing that used to be? And if you can forget, don't you worry about Thank you very much. Thank you. What a marvelous band. What a band. What a night. What a show. No kidding. I'd like to present to you, for your pleasure, you know, all performers are happy about other performers coming in to see them, or dignitaries, or so on and so forth. But I consider all of you dignitaries, because if you bother to come in and see me, you got some guts. No, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm embarrassed. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I mean. But sometimes there are people here. Thank you. I love you too. And I think sometimes when there are folks here who are of the a dignitary from some world would like to see, you'd like to see them up close. And I've been informed that a very dear friend of mine, I'm trying to see where he's sitting before I announce him, is sitting in the audience. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. He's one of the great mayors of this city. I mean, of this country, excuse me. One of the great mayors of this country, of a great city. A tough city to operate, but he's done a hell of a job with it. Mayor Tom Bradley from Los Angeles, California, right over there. Hello, Tom. Glad to see you. That's a great man, Mr. Bradley is. He's a hell of a man. And one of my old and dearest, not old, one of my longtime friends and dearest friends, maybe 2 or 3 in my lifetime, I feel very close to, because he's a mensch in one form of language, he's a gumbar in another form of language, and he's a genius in all languages. He's an absolute genius. Mr. Orson Welles is sitting right up there. Hello, Jake. That's my man. He's a hell of a guy. And I want to tell you, he's some big guy, too. I just wish he had made Citizen Kane for Louis B. Mayer, who would have thrown up for 6 months. Because Mayer was a close friend of William Randolph Hearst, who was another schmuck when he was alive. Hey, you ain't getting no jokes from me. I tell you the actual facts. He was a bigot, and he never changed. Now that he's dead, doesn't change anything. He was a schmuck then, and he's a bigger one now. He buried more nice people in the world because he didn't like the way they looked. And he had some creeps working for him, too. Madon, were they bums. Westbrook Pegler, Dorothy Kilgallen, the broad with no chin. You remember her? Oh, he hired all of the real killers, all of the real buriers he hired, pallbearers. But eventually 6 of his friends carried him by the handles and we got rid of him. I'm laying 11 to 1, you don't use this on television, whatever I'm talking about. How did you sneak in here? My God. Who was that? I didn't know he was here. Excuse me, Gene. I really didn't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gene Barry is sitting right here. I didn't know you were sitting here, buddy. There he is. Look how good he looks. You realize he's been dead for 3 months? We haven't had the heart to tell him. Look how good he looks. That's that cat. That man, baby. Got that great style and that walk and everything. That's great. He's much younger than Robert Stack, I'll tell you that. Robert Stack is now an ad for Gucci. Luggage. Father, you want to take charge? You want to come up here and get me off here or something? Let me see now. I want to also introduce to you you met our little group here, including Charlie, and I would now like you to say hello to these multi-talented musicians in this wonderful orchestra, probably the best ever in this city. I'm not putting down all the other orchestras in town, but I prefer this particular orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Bravo. It's a little better than the band at the Silver Slipper or the Thunderbird. I mean Thunderbird. Silverbird. I never heard anybody say, I just came to Silverbird and I had a hell of a time. Holy jeez. Madonna's hot in here. This is Paul Anker's classic arrangement with, classic song, and Don Costa's great arrangement. I hate this song. Oh, I hate this song. Yeah, you sing it for 8 years, you would hate it too. Don't give me that jazz. Sure, I love it. I like to get one every week. The little Arab, he only writes one every 7 years for me. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll make it clear, I'll state my case, of which I am certain. I've lived a life that's full, traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I guess you knew, when I bit off much more than I could chew. But with it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, then spit it out. I grew tall in spite of it all, and did it my way. I've loved, laughed, and cried. I had my fill, my share of losing. And now as tears subside, I find it's all quite amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy, no, 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 no. It was my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it short answer. And Doncaster's wonderful arrangement. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Please. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed the music that we put together for you tonight. And now I'd like to do something else for you. This is a love song, not about a person, about a place. It belongs to you and me. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, or amber waves of grain, your purple mountains' majesty above your fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, amber waves of grain, your purple mountains' majesty above your fruit